Meta.
知らないくせに8年間この島で何があったのか知らないくせに。
ああ、知らね
出てけあんたなんか出てけ出てけ出てけ出てけ出てけ出てけ出てけ
EB03. What's up, everybody? Zolo here. I just want to do like a quick intro because something is different. I've got a VTuber model now. So I'll be VTubing on Twitch and using this to kind of talk over my decks. And yeah, just some updates. I couldn't find any EB03 today. Apparently there was a line 2 hours before the stalker even showed up in Walmart, so didn't get anything at my normal spot. And checked a few other places and couldn't find anything there either. So I do have a box that's saved for me because of my local game store. Shout out Sunfall. I am going to be trying to get 12 more packs at another game store, but I'm going to have to wait out a little bit early for that. Look forward to a pack opening. Should be out tomorrow. And then I'll continue doing my usual games, Twitch highlights. Alright, let's get into the deck list. Oh, one more thing before that. I do appreciate all the people subscribing, liking the videos, watching the videos. If you haven't already and you use the deck list, please subscribe. Helps out the channel grow. Liking helps the deck list go to the front when you search up a certain deck. And yeah, I appreciate it. So today we're going to be looking at Nami. 4 life, 5k leader. Your turn, once per turn. You may activate this effect when a life card leaves any life area. Draw 1 card if you have 7 or less cards in your hand. Dawn times 1. When your opponent's attack once per turn, you may trash 1 card from your hand. This leader gains 2k power during this turn. I think a lot of people are excited to play Nami in this new set. It's looking to be one of the stronger ones because of some of the newer cards. We'll get into the new cards right now. The first one is this 5 cost Nami. 5 cost 6k, 1k counter. Give up to 1 Rested Dawn to your leader. Then if your opponent has 3 or more life cards, your opponent adds 1 card from top of their life to their hand. And then on KO, you may turn 1 card from the top of your life face up, play up to 1 character with like 6,000 power or less from your hand. I think a lot of people were really excited for this card, but I actually think the Robin might just be better. And I'll explain why once we get to Robin. Not to say this card isn't good, but I just think the Robin is better. It's really perfect for Nami because it gives you a Rested Dawn. And yeah, makes you trash a life. You can pull out a lot of different things from your hand on the on KO. You can pudding them, you can Marco, Kikinojo, or really anything in the deck except for the endgame stuff. Next we have a couple Silver's Rayleigh, 6 cost, 6k power, 1k counter. On play if your leader is multicolor and your opponents have 3 or less life, KO up to 1 of your opponent's characters with 6k base power or less. This is probably one of the cards that you don't have to have in the deck. I think it's good. also as the trigger plays its on play effect. Next we have the cream of the crop, Nico Robin 7 cost, AK power. On play, you may trash 1 card from the top of your life cards. If your leader has Straw Hat type crew, add up to 2 cards from the top of your deck to the top of your life cards. And then on opponent's turn on KO, you may deal 1 damage to your opponent. I think this is probably the better card than the Nami just because helps you survive, and then they really can't ever take it off a board unless you bottom deck it. So it makes it easy to, you just swing with it every turn. You don't have to worry about, well, if I can't counter out of it, I might want to not swing with it and then swing with it for lethal on the next turn. But since it's doing 1 damage no matter what, you just go ahead and swing with it. And then finally, the last new card is Will You Be My Servant 1 cost. Main, if your leader is Nami, look at the top 4 of your deck, reveal up to 1 card with a cost of 2 to 8 and add it to your hand, then place the rest at the bottom. Nami has needed a searcher card for a while now, and this is what you get. It's a pretty good card. Pretty much hits everything except for the new gates and the Otamas. And yeah, also has a good trigger too. Alright, we'll get into the rest of the deck. Got the 1 cost 2k, or sorry, 1 cost 0 power, 2k counter, Otama. On play, if you have 3 or less life, draw 2, trash 1. This is another card that you could maybe replace with another 2k. I just like this one because it's an easy 2k. You need the cards. It's a cheap way to get cards. Next we got Nojiko, staple for the deck, 2 cost, 0 power, 1k counter. If your leader is Nami, return up to 1 of your opponent's characters with a cost of 5 or less into its owner's hands. 4 of for sure. You're always going to be needing this card. Stops a lot of the on KO effects for Thriller Bark. Great for even Ace when you're trying to get rid of Marcos. Next we have Girl, 2 cost, 0 power, 1k counter, on play, draw 1, trash 1, activate main once per turn, give up to 1 Rested Dawn card to your Nami. Another staple of the deck. One nice thing is you can go first or second in this deck list. So you go first, you just play this out with 3 Dawn, swing 7. And then that way, when you're playing like 7 cost Robin, 5 cost, you can get a Dawn, or even if you're going second, you can play this out on 2. And then that way you don't feel bad about putting out your Marco because you still want that Dawn on for leader ability. Next we have Charlotte Pudding. It's a 2 of. You know, there's not really much to say about this. Just a great card. Finisher. Good in the mirror matchup. Good against a lot of decks right now. Next we have Marco, 4 cost 6k, blocker, on KO, draw 2. Another staple. I think Nami's been running this for a while. And I think it's just one of those cards that really goes well with Nami. In this deck you can go first or second since you have enough flexibility with your odd cards. But generally I would still probably go second. Just in case you don't see a young girl, you want to be able to put a Dawn onto your character, so. Next we have is this 10 cost New Gates, 12k power, blocker, on play, draw 2, trash 1 from your hand, and give your leader and up to 1 of your characters 2 Rested Dawn each. Not too much to say about this. Great card. Only running a 2 of because it is actually not searchable, so. But it is great. On 10, get your leader ability going. Put another 2 Dawn on another character. And it's a big blocker. Next we have Hiyori. 2 cost, 0 power, Counter 2K. On play, you may put the top card or bottom card of your life pile into your hand. Put up to one card from your hand on top of your life pile. Just a good 2K for the deck. Helps put Baby 5 and Kikanojos or even Rayleighs into your life so you can use the trigger. Just a good card. Then we have Kikanojo, 4 cost 6K on KO. If your opponent has 3 or less life, place the top card of your deck onto the top of your life. Trigger, if your opponent's life is at 3 or less, play this card. One nice thing about bricks in this deck is that you can just discard them for permanent 2K on your leader, so you don't feel too bad about running so many bricks. And yeah, just kind of a staple for yellow decks in general. Next we have Baby 5, 4 cost 5K, 2K counter. Trigger, if your leader is multicolored, draw 2 cards. This is mostly in here just for another 2K and the trigger. Generally, you're not going to be playing this out unless you just literally have nothing else you're going to be doing. And yeah, drawing 2 cards never hurts. Then we've got 2 8-cost kids, 9K power. On play, you may rest his character, trash up to 1 card from the top of your opponent's life cards. End of your turn. If your opponent has 2 or less life, draw 1, trash 1. I think you only need 2 of this because really you're going to be trying to play out Nico Robins and Namis as much as possible. But if your opponent's at 2 life, then Nami's not going to get her full effect off, so it's better to play the kid out. And it's searchable. Then finally we have Gum Gum Red Rock. 6 cost, main, place up to 1 character at the bottom of its owner's deck. Trigger, place up to 1 character, the cost of 4 or less at the bottom of its owner's deck. Not too much to say about Red Rock, everybody knows how good Red Rock is. Good for the mirror match, get rid of Newgates, get rid of Robins. And yeah, I think potentially you could run 3 of these if you wanted to. Personally, I think the deck list looks pretty good right now, so I don't think there's really room for 3. But if you wanted to go, I don't know, down on a Rayleigh, you could do another Red Rock. Or even if you're not running kids or you're not running Newgates, do another Red Rock. And yeah, we'll get into the gameplay. Enjoy. Boa. And we're going first. Still not bad. But we'll mulligan that. And go ahead and take a Nami, so that way if he puts something in his life, I can trash it. Although I do want to see that Red Rock. Yeah, I think I want to see both of those above the 2K. Alright, let's see how my computer handles the VTuber model. Looks like we're doing fine. We'll play this out first. And we will get rid of... Get rid of Marco. And I guess we'll just grab another Nami. And yeah, let's see how it goes. I think the VTuber model is working. Yeah, looks like it is. Okay. Go ahead and take the first one. No trigger. Alright, it's probably got another bow in hand. Go ahead, make him take the life, draw a card. And I don't think I really care about hitting him quite yet. Since I have another Nami. Yeah, we'll just pass turn. Or hitting him next turn. Go up to 7K. Probably expecting that. Alright, we got Luffy TV and then the rest of us. Swinging for 8. Yeah, we'll give him a 2. Then we'll just go ahead and do this. Can't grab that. Like a Kikanojo or Nojiko. Or should I take a pudding? Maybe I'll take a pudding. Freak him out a little bit. Yeah, we'll take the pudding. Have him sweating a little bit. Now we'll start going face. Yep, that's fine. Do we ever swing here? I don't think we do. We just go face. We did, he got slave arrow? Okay. And then we play pudding next turn and go for game. Right, he's not at 9 down, is he? No, he's at 8. Get rid of Rayleigh. Oh, he's gonna bottom deck too. That's not good. We'll just go ahead and do this. That seems pretty good. Do that. Get rid of that. And we'll just go 10. Not really, I mean, it's grabbing this, but it's not grabbing that as much. Oh well. Get rid of Rayleigh. Maybe I shouldn't have got rid of the Rayleigh, actually. I guess it doesn't matter. That's a pretty good card. Yeah, we'll just do that. Gain 2. Swing 7, 8. Oh, fuck. Well, I guess we'll put this in life and draw a card. Well, I might have just put myself into yeah, I guess we do. We just trash this. And then we'll swing 5s. That's what I meant to do. Let's put this back in a better spot. There we go. We'll swing 6. Yep, so the pudding just kind of didn't do anything. I shouldn't have even played it. This will play a Robin. This is a pretty good hand. We'll keep this. So And I was like, oh, where's the rank matchup? I was like, oh yeah, I'm not playing ranked. We'll grab a Rayleigh. And we'll go ahead and get rid of going second. Yeah, we'll just do that. I don't want him to banish any of my cards, so. Need those sweet, sweet triggers. Oh yeah, I should probably update my stream elements. We're 1-0, baby. Interesting, he's playing a Thriller Bark version. Okay. Should I just send that back to his hand? Let's see, next turn I'm going to be playing Nami for sure. Yeah, there's probably better cards to send back to hand, so we'll just play a Marco. Or potentially we will be playing Nojiko. Nah, we'll play a Marco this turn. Nojiko isn't going to help that much. You can play it next turn though. Seems like he's gonna have a pretty small hand this whole game, so... Wait, what? Oh yeah, I don't have a Dawn. Okay, we'll do this for starters. No block, we'll take that. We'll block the banish if he puts a ton of Dawn on, or if he just does that. That's fine too. Yeah, I guess Thriller Bark would be probably pretty good, since you're trashing when you're attacking. We could do some draw. That's my only 2k, so probably just not do that. And if he doesn't take this, okay, he did. So depending on what he grabs from absolute... Oh yeah, shit, okay. That's fine. Yeah, I need to get used to this Thriller Bark package. I'm still making mistakes against it. We'll get rid of Marco. Get rid of a Rayleigh. And we'll get rid of a Nami. He definitely did not mean to do that. No trigger on that. Alright, we will counter out of that one. We could play Robin. Make this game go on longer. He's got one Dawn up. Yeah, we'll just play Robin, so we're gonna swing sixes. Okay. Well, maybe I should have not played Robin. Anyway. Does he have in trash? He does have a hogback in trash. Oh no, he played out the hogback. Okay. So we can just go sixes in the hogback. And he can't play hogback. And we'll just play out a Robin. We will trash one of these. Okay, so if I take this, I can play out send that back to his hand. We will 1K for starters. Then, well, having that 6K would be better, I think. So yeah, we should probably... Well, no, because it's going to die no matter what, so we'll just use that. Lay out that, put that back in his hand. And I'm totally fine with that getting banished. I'd rather have the Marco attack next turn. That would be pretty nice. What is it? 7K or less? You know what? I don't think we use that because I don't want it to stop one of my attackers. We're not going to use the trigger on that. Oh my god, dude, this fucking card. Alright, in that case, we're gonna go... We're gonna attack into the Piranhas and play a Robin. So we want at least one Dawn here. So we could swing 2 8s. And play the Robin. That seems good. Not sure why he did that, but okay. I need to remember for next game that that activates my leader ability. So do that before I do stuff. We will lock that. Get some cards in hand. And then we'll counter out of that one. Right? 10, 11, 12. Yeah, okay. Then we'll play Kid. Trash the top of his life. Then we'll go 7, 8, 8. Yeah, okay. I guess he didn't want to do the math, even though he definitely could have survived there. Alright, let's do a Nami. See what the mirror matchup is like. So, what decks are you trying? Oh, they're going first. Weird. It's honestly not great. That's about the same. So I'm probably going to play Nami for a few more games. Oh yeah, I need to update this. Keep on forgetting. And then I'll move on to a different deck. Cool, so you're basically playing the heroine decks too. We'll go ahead and take the first one. Maybe I shouldn't have taken that actually, since I'm going to be not putting a Dawn on Nami this turn. Go ahead and block and give him a 2K. Yeah, I should really try out the Yamato deck with the new cards in it. I think we always play Nami here. right? Footing might actually be pretty good for this matchup. We'll go ahead and swing. Then swing 7. Give him a pudding, make him sweat a little bit. Yeah, first person to play Robin is probably the best in this deck. Go ahead and save it. Yeah, it's interesting. Like when I first started playing, I thought purple and yellow decks were going to be my favorite, but I just gravitate towards green decks for some reason now that I've been playing it for a while. We might just do Kid, and then we can play Nugget next turn. And we'll leave Marco up. Ooh, that's a good card to get rid of. That is another good card for this deck, but I'm not running it because I'm testing for before it comes out. Might just go 5, and then if he uses leader ability, we'll just not attack. Okay, yeah, I was kind of expecting that. That's fine though. Give him a 2K. Give him a 2 and a 1. Okay, he just trashed a red rock, so he probably has one in hand. It's not great, actually. Maybe we... Maybe we just play out 2 Marcos, since he already used a Nojiko. Then I can swing 5, 7, 7. Do that. We'll go for the Nami first. Okay, out of that. Assuming if he's trying to save this that he doesn't have Anything to pull out? Oh shit, actually I needed to attach it on. Okay, change plans. We're gonna go... We're gonna go big into the Nami. Yep, Putrid I did rebrand. I mean, kinda. Like, but yeah, the PNG model, that's different. Thriller Bark version, that sounds interesting. Did he get rid of his second? Oh, he did get rid of another Gum Gum. Okay, so maybe he doesn't have a Gum Gum Giant. The only problem is I'm not going to be swinging 9 into that, which I kind of need to. I'd always make him take it to hand and just play a Marco. That would be 9 Dawn, swing 6, 7. And I got 2 blockers up. Definitely dead next turn though if he has red rocks, so. Let's think about this. He's got 4 cards in hand. He's used a good amount of 2Ks. So I could play Marco. Swing 9. I could probably just swing 10. And then swing 6, and then I wouldn't really care about the beige. Okay, we'll do that. We'll swing 11. And hope he got rid of all of his 2Ks. Yep, looks like he did. Then we'll play another Marco. And, oh, okay, that's fine too. Alright, if he had red rock, he would have played it that turn, so we'll just start blocking. Yeah, I've been working on the webcam stuff and the VTuber model and all that for a couple days now. Been trying to figure it out. I did like a 3D model and then realized the thing that I wanted to import it into, I couldn't. So wasted like a whole day doing that. Let's see, I can counter out of that. He just played that one though, so yeah, we'll counter out of that. Well, I don't know why I did that. I just wasted a 1k. And then I spent today making this model. And it kind of works. I mean, I don't have the scar on the eye, but I did what I could. Ooh, red rock. I mean, he's at 4 life right now. I really need to see my Robins before he did. I think we just do Newgate. And we did not get any counter. Start swinging into life. Some final thoughts on Nami. I think it's finally Nami's time to be in the top 10 of the meta. She's a lot stronger now, just adding these 2 cards. And honestly, adding a searcher is great for the deck. Honestly, I think this deck list is just good. I mean, you obviously went 4 Robins, you went 4 Namis. You might be able to mess around with how many Newgates, how many kids, and how many red rocks you want to add in. But you can see in the gameplay, I think I went 5-1 through the night with Nami, and I'm only showing 3 of those, so I think I went 2-1. But then the one that I lost was against another Nami, and it was all about who saw more Nico Robins. So if you can afford the deck, you can afford these play sets, because right now they're going for like 65 bucks each. I mean, honestly, if you're not doing anything besides locals, you just get some proxies for these. But yeah, generally I think this deck is gonna be maybe top 5, like maybe it might push Yellow Luffy out of the meta a little bit. We'll see how it goes, just because being a 4 life leader is not great against Yellow Luffy. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed all the Heroines gameplay. I specifically was only playing against Heroines decks. Oh, one last thing. If you're playing this with EB04, you're going to want the Borsellino. The Borsellino is super strong. It's going to make you survive longer. It's a blocker. It's a 1k. You can probably just replace the Rayleigh with it, add 2 of these. And maybe even get rid of something else, like only run 3 Kikus. Something like that. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video and the games. I'll be doing my box opening tomorrow, so hopefully I'll get the video out tomorrow. And yeah, peace out. Have a good one, guys.